How you welcome to Sass TV? My name is Belinda, and this is what's going on for you. What is that? What is that? Child, what is going on? This is what's going on for you, and God bless you. I cannot wait to see the new year. These are some of the fun things that are happening for you. Let's go, let's do it. Okay. So in the current time frame, it's talking about some issues with income coming in. I do feel that you let a financial responsibility go, and now it's like you exchange something over for something else. You took something greater with less. You took something with that's greater with less value. Okay, maybe it could be paid. Maybe we're gonna keep going on with that. Okay, and whatever this is that you changed out, you're kind of feeling a little bit insecure about it, but you're gonna be getting some news about whatever this situation is, and you may have to fight for it, and you may have to keep calling, and you may have to state your claim and whatever the situation is. But I do feel like right here that you're going to be heard out in this situation. You're traveling to this is going to be settled within 14 days, and you're going to be going into better income. There's going to be some paperwork that's going to come in about a property matter, but you're going to be overlooking your income, and you may have to wait just a little while to get it, or just take a week or two back to settle the financial part of whatever the situation is. Lovers that playing your cards at the same time. Someone is two-sided but hiding something behind their back, and it could be jealousy. It could be that they're a jealous person. It could be that they're not prepared for the next level with you, okay? I do feel that there was an ending. And when I talk about endings based off that situation, or you're feeling like they're trying to hide something, you may have taken a step back, or you may have ended things because you're thinking it's one thing, but really it's another. Okay, now it's talking about decisions, where you're going, where you see yourself, what's standing behind you and what's standing in front of you. And what's standing behind you is a relationship, whether you want to get into a relationship. Right here is saying you're not ready to go to the next level. You're not there yet. You don't see yourself clear in those type of situations. Moving towards something a little bit more restrictive. There's an authority figure here that kind of got away. I keep hearing this person is very much so knows it kind of got away. I do feel like when you get to the end of the month that they're going to be waiting around. I don't know what it is. They're going to be waiting around for something, and they're going to come approach you. So whoever this authority figure is going to be approaching you. Something will, everything is moving over. Everything is moving over. This what you wanted it to be, it just didn't come out the way you wanted it to be, okay? But they're coming in a different way. This could be anybody. Towards the end of the month, it's like they're sitting back waiting. I'm going to wait till that person calm down, and then I'm going to wait for the right time to approach this individual. I do feel like it's the end of August, and before that, there's something with the way you expected things to happen. It didn't go the way you wanted to happen. As a result, you're going to see a turnaround and a different approach. It's up to you if you would like to welcome that situation in. Before that, you're still trying to, what's missing type of thing going on, okay? And what's missing is, it's not just what's missing, you're feeling the absence because you're having to step back in a situation that has everything to do with paperwork, side businesses and career, and some type of decision from going from one thing financially to another, thinking that it's not going to work out and it's going to be moving forward. You're going to find out this month that something is worth the value, okay? Relationships are going to pick up towards the end of the month. That's number one. Brenda, what y'all trying to eat? What y'all trying to eat, Brenda? Uh, Okay, at the same time, it's saying that you are keeping your eyes on this responsibility. Everything hasn't floating away with this, but there are still some inner sentences with a decision to let something go that was attached to finances, but I still feel like that person is still around waiting patiently on something. This is just talking about the relationship, or maybe there was a relationship where this doesn't look bad, though. Looks as though either something has winded down to the ending, but the way that you are feeling because you keep looking at it, you keep taking yourself back and forth and back with the situation that has something to do with money. I do feel like the person is still around. Hot messages, arguments, things that are keeping you kind of alert, making you feel responsible for a situation. That's what was going. That is what was going on in the situation. Not being able to obtain. That's all it is. Not being able to obtain. Now, you're thinking about doing something with side businesses and career. I would not suggest it in the month of September. No way, no way, no way, no way, because your emotions are going to be very high about a situation. You're still thinking about something that you had ended. You're just not getting over it, but take your time with that. This reflection is coming back in where it's showing here that you're thinking about what you are not ready to be married. You keep pushing that out. You keep pushing, I want this mate, I want a husband. You keep pushing that out. But before you, that's the ending that you want, but you're not figuring out what's bringing you to it. You got to have it. What's taking you to that? All this confusion, and then I just want to be ready. So you don't know what you want. That's what it is. Because before you get to the point of ultimate commitment, it's everything negative with relationships. From decisions to endings to attitudes to temperaments to how things come back. You're not ready for the positioning. You're not ready to do this in a relationship. You're not ready to go through in a relationship. You're not ready. You're not ready because you just neglect all of that and you just want what you want. That's cool. But you're not going to get that until you learn these 7 steps, okay? And it's going to be following your side businesses and career. So you have to manage that. You have to know how to execute that. You are coming off something is doing this in your cards, okay? Because you need to wipe away these thoughts of whatever these things is. These things that you're trying to neglect are the things that you're going through in your relationships. So you can recognize yourself in a relationship and go after that partner. Until then, all you're going to think is, I want somebody. And that means everybody's going to come in. You have to find yourself through trials and tribulations so you can move towards what you ultimately want. It's looking good for you. I see money coming in. Your cards are really good. You're going to get that property. And not only will you get that property, you're about to meet somebody else. You're about to meet somebody. He does look a little young and friendly, but you're going to let him go. You're going to let him go. You're going to let him go, and that authority figure is going to be standing right there to walk back in your face. There's a lot of things that need to be released before you can see yourself clear. You can't see yourself clear until you finish these tribulations. You have to figure them out. This fear. There's a lot of fear here. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that you have boxed up. It's like you're going to go through like 5 days of thinking, okay, I want to do this, but I don't want to do this. I want to have a love relationship, but I don't want to be getting into it with nobody or nobody telling me what to do. I'll just end it like that. So that's how you see a relationship. That's how that is it. That's relationships to you. But through watching TV, through living life, through visual, through not knowing a complete story, you want the perfect ending with all these things making it the perfect ending, okay? So it's just showing you're not ready because I still see you moving towards new things, okay? Prepare yourself. These things that you're going through is developing you for the mate that you want. You have to see it. You have to see it in yourself. You can't just go after them and say, I want somebody. You will pick any and everybody and have those high expectations on a food. Excuse me, you have that high expectation on a basic. You just have to figure out what has you in fear. You have to figure out what type of changes, what type of mate you want. The things that are in you, you have to almost perfect in order to attract to that other person. Other than that, marriage is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoever come in, girl, let's do it. How will that end? Who knows? Okay. And here we go. Okay, you're still sitting in disappointment. There's something with side businesses and career that you can't get over. See, a lot of the reason why you're not thinking clear because there are still things that you haven't got. See, that's what I'm talking about. You hold yourself. People hold themselves back. There's still things that you haven't got the answers you want in a side business or career. It's something money making thing that's not gonna go the way you want it, but you're scared to step out of it because you're thinking unexpected things are going to happen to make you come away from it, and then you will have to start another chapter. No, you decide and pick a plan. Plan how you're going to do this. Plan it at the minimum. Plan it, start off tiny. And then you build from there and change it. Because you just can't do everything at one time. You're making this little small thing an issue. It was in your cards that month before, and you're making this an issue. You shouldn't make it an issue. I keep telling you guys, get the boards and organize this stuff. This lies under BS because you are unsure that you want to do it, but you don't know how to do it. So you want to try to organize this at the smallest. Get a board and organize it. What you want to do, what you want to spend, how you want to start. What ultimately you want to get out of whatever this is that's holding you back from seeing yourself clear. You hold on to everything. You hold on to a lot of things, and it's causing you to backstep. It's causing you to get into old patterns. It's like you're moving, but you're not. Then one day you're moving, and then you're not. And then you're going this way, and then you're not. It's because you're happy, sad, glad, happy, sad, glad. I don't know. I'm mad. And then when you sit in that place, oh, he broke up with me. Just ice cream, scoop after scoop after scoop. You have to organize, 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 organize. And the reason I say you have to organize so you know where to put those thoughts. You don't want to be walking all day with all this in your head. You have to be able to be in a good mood and smile and say good morning. You can't let that stuff take over your life. You have to find room for it. That's why I always tell people exercise. It will get that stuff off of you and it'll make you execute. It will eliminate BS and have you executing ideas, and you're able to deal with your yeses and nos without dealing with your no's like, maybe I should have. When you get into the exercise and get confidence, no, I'm not going to do it because I can't afford it. Yes, I can do it because I can't afford it. I want to start off small and I want to go piece by piece by piece. See, that is still a decision. I love it. I love it. Indies are going to come with that decision making in that next time frame. So you made up your mind about what you want to do, and now you're keeping it close to your heart. Now you're thinking about the money part of things. It's like you need money, and then you need another sum of income that's even greater than your income. You're going to be dealing with financial issues in this month time. Working this you need 2 extra incomes some kind of way. Side businesses and career is saying side businesses and career. Whomever this person is that you ended it with, get it out your mind. You're gonna be thinking about that too. Whoever this person is that is a whomever he is. If you're wishing to see him, if you're wishing for him to come back in the picture, he is truly going to be there. But some of the things that is keeping, I don't see the situation bad though. Like I said, it's probably been gone a long time. It's probably been, it's just very, very, very fresh. But there are other things that you just don't see yourself clearing. And when I say don't see yourself clearing, you don't see yourself with this other person, this loving person. He may look good, he may can dress, but it is a no-no on the jealousy train, okay? He is the worst kind of jealous, and you will find that out if you mess with him. There's something that's standing stagnant. It's not a confrontation. It's like a nervousness, okay? So that's what's coming up for you. Hope for the best when it comes down to what you want. What you want is a committed relationship with someone that can communicate. That's what it's saying, when someone can communicate. Does not matter who it is. Don't put a face on what you think your future is in marriage. Put a face on how they treat you. Bump that. Put a face on how you treat yourself. And then that's how they're going to treat you. So, because there's no such thing as you treating me like this when I know that I don't treat me like this. So that's a process of elimination, okay? So that's what's in your cards. That's what the message is. That's what these cards are trying to say. Be hopeful for what you can see in a relationship. That's your personal creation, ma'am. That's you creating your future in a commitment by fixing these thoughts. The thing about it is, one thing about air signs is everything's up here. Everything's here. And then we yes, no, forget it. Because you want to be fair to all. So guess what? Time out for that. There's no more time for that anymore. Now we execute with action. Yes, no, maybe so, no. Yes, no, maybe so, no. Am I going to do this? No. Am I going to make time for it? No. Drop it in the BS box. Organize your mind. Organize your thoughts so you can put it in a routine without using the board, and you can walk through making decisions without having to falter. For instance, you're going somewhere, something's happened, you know that you were supposed to go. Say you was going on a second date with someone that really liked you and you liked them, and you was heading your way because anything can happen at midday. And you going and you get a call from your child. You need to come pick me up because so-and-so happened. They're at the hospital. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I need you to take me here. This is a child. I need you to take me here. First thing you want to do is not drop your date. You have to keep your plans here. Listen and get the information of why do I need to take you somewhere? Or because it's my friend. Well, whoever this is, that's your child, you get on Uber and you go see your friend. When I get through with my date, if you're still there, I'll come pick you up. Less stress. Don't do everything. It can work for it a little bit. Share the load a little bit. Spread yourself out a little independent, but where they come out of space is doing everything for everybody. It's just them. And some of them can be workaholics. Some of them can be sex addicts too. Some of them can overindulge in some areas because some of the air signs are big on that. Some of them, I don't want to say that, but what I will say is some air signs are drawn to indecision because trying to satisfy everybody in the basket, and it's time out for that. You want that partner. But the reason why the partner is not coming in is the way that you see relationships, and that ain't how it go. It's the way you see yourself. Think about it. If I say myself, when I meet you, when you're doing this coming and going and coming and going, I'm trying to be serious, I'm going to drop you tomorrow. It don't take nothing but a day or two to get communication with someone. Everything that's coming up, or the things, everything's going to be doing you like this in a positive way, though. It's not going to be going, you're not going to be going through all that stuff. If you're going through that, what if you doing that? If you, why am I so, you doing that? Because you're not organized. You, as an answer, have to organize your thoughts because you need that space. You need to breathe. You need a space to breathe. You need a space to breathe, and that's how you come into those common logical thoughts with a organized mind frame. I'm personally not an organized person. My room is junky as heck. I'm talking about things that will keep you stress-free. I don't think too many Libras are organized. Not, throw a shirt here, throw a shirt there, throw a shirt. Okay, everybody's like everybody else. I'm talking about here. I'm talking about body. What will keep you from stressing out? What will keep you from being on medications? What keep because sometimes stress gets too much and it could cause problems that you just would never want in your life. It could cause so many health problems, and that's what I want to keep people from before they get too old, is to learn how to process a system in their minds to instantly, this is where you're going to put it, it's like an instant X stress-free button. This happened and this happened at the same time, and then I got that over there. Okay, give me time. Take the time out, Libra. You got 50 things happening to you at one time. Don't jump. You let your mind jump. First thing you know what they do. So they can have 5 things going on and their mind just jump, and they are not complete actions because you're trying to fix everything. No, step back. Give yourself a day. No more impulse. Outpost looking ass. Organize. Sit down, breathe, and stick with the decision that you make. Don't go back and rewrap because it's going to do this again. Quickly execute. You've done your job. Go to bed. Good night. See you tomorrow. Stress-free. Go next one. Well, you ended something. You definitely ended something. And when I say ended something, because you was tired. You was tired and you need a rejuvenation. But you did it to yourself. And just like me, I've done it to myself many times too. Okay? And it wasn't because it was a go back and forth. I feel like you ended it because it causes you some loneliness. So now you're on the fence about changes. See, that's what I'm talking about. You cannot be on the fence about changes. A decision has been made. Now you know you hurt. Own it. I am hurting. Don't get defensive. I'm hurting. Let me walk in that. You push that thought into life. You put the energy in your life and you step away from it. And you turn this way and you get back to business. You don't walk with it all day. You're going to be emotional about everything in your life, and your mind is going to start turning back into childhood and who hurt you and all of that right there. Ain't nobody trying to do that because all you're doing is bringing up We don't bring this up. Makes it worse, and it gets involved in everything that, and it infects everything that it doesn't need to infect. Take it where it goes. 1, 2, 3, let it go and move on. we'll deal with it in its time. I know that I'm hurting. Every day you're going to be feeling it. Every day that thought's going to come through your mind. I'm talking about that exact thing at that moment that's hurting you. Not mama, dad, cousin, all them love stuff. You're hurting. Recognize it. See it, feel it, be it. Get into the moment. I'm hurting. You have to signify. You have to signify. Oh, I'm hurting because I was in a bad relationship and it didn't work and I didn't get what I want. Okay, that's what I'm hurting about. It ain't nothing else but that. And you keep identifying that. You identify with that pain. You don't identify with what you think it is. You identify with that. And you have to work through that. Just know when every time you feel it, I'm telling you, don't go say, oh yeah, my boss. No, we ain't talking about that. We're talking about that you're feeling and you can't recognize it. You're not recognizing it because you're not acknowledging it, mama. I'm hurting because I was in a relationship that was bad. That's see it, be it, feel it. That's what I call see it, feel it, be it. So while you acknowledge it, you're acknowledging it and you're going up. And then you can move over to what you're trying to do. You can't let this stop your energy, girl. What is going on? You better work. You better work. That's all I can tell you. You better work. Because I ain't got nothing for you but these facts. Okay? That's all. This is real life stuff, period. This ain't even no damn way. This just life. So you're going to be getting back into some kind of way. You flip back. Identification, acknowledgement. Identification, acknowledgement. I need that from you. I need a strong identification. What you looking for? Oh, you can use it. I need a strong identification and acknowledgement of everything that you're feeling this certain way about, because you got to lift it up. You got to throw it up. You got to float with it, girl. You got to float with it. You got to walk with it. You got to talk with it. You got to acknowledge it until you get it to a point where you can do it like this. And then you can deal with it. And this is where it's going to stay. You have to train your mind to win. So that's what's going on with that. You're going to be getting back to things. You're climbing back up the social ladder too. Something with work is going to even out with you. This property is giving me nothing but heartache, girl. This property is very fishy for me. This property is very fishy for me because I keep seeing where you're having to go back and forth and look over your finances, and then they want you to get a loan, and then they want you to use your income. Then they're trying to tell you your income's not good enough. Then they made you go back a month or 2 weeks, and now it came back again, putting your income up for something in this property matter. Then here we go again. By the time we get to this 3rd or 4th month, that's when it's going to be lying dormant, and you're going to be arguing about some things in home. Whatever's going on, because there will be an issue. Just watch out for it, okay? Don't do nothing. Don't pay out nothing until you're ready, okay? Now, you're taking your mind back again. I'm not going to talk about that. You always, I notice here in your cards, that's what I need you to acknowledge. I bet if you acknowledge, you won't go there no more. You're not, listen, relationships happen. It is not your fault that things go wrong. You are just growing up. You're getting where you need to be. You're getting into that position of that commitment. Because guess what? You're starting to be conflicted. You're starting to, did I do that? So you're paying close attention to what's going on, because you're getting wiser. And you're wondering why this love boat ain't floating. Could I be the problem? Could they be the problem? Is it how I think? Is it the partners that I choose? Is it the attitude that I'm in when I meet them? Am I too clingy? Those are the things that are simpleton. Those are negative facts. Everybody goes through that. Period, mama. Everybody goes through that. So what you have to do is, we're going to cut that out and you just go with acknowledgement, and I guarantee you that you're going to be all right. You need to be in a happier space. You got too much stuff on your mind and it's not organized. You have too much in your mind. This person will approach you. I wish I ought not tell you nothing. Or not tell you nothing. Because you just impatient as hell. Oh, your car's running so fast. You have got to know. Do this whole day. This is what you say in your car. Tell me. Please tell me. That's all it's saying. So I'm taking my time breaking down. Just a calling, just a yelling. I can just see you looking. I can see you being very impatient. Everything's good with you. I'm just trying to help you stick it in. So when you get to whatever this is, when you get to this person, it's a whole new you. It's a whole new life. It's a whole new way of walking. It's a whole new way of how you're going to do yourself. I need you to do this. I need you to come to the merge with us. It's not going to change your life. It ain't going to make it shake. It's just going to give you a twist in perspective that you can at least hold on to for 3 years. It's going to take at least 10 to get your mind to run. The insecurities is the first 2 years. And then the learning lessons is the next 3. And then from that time up to 10 years is when a total change comes about. But if we can get it started today, it's going to be all right. Let's do this. This is your 4th month. I just want to help you feel more secure. And I want to show you a healthy, to me it's a healthy way. I just want to show you how to use your fears and your issues and your unacknowledgements and in all the things that you feel that are troubling you, that people don't, somebody's messing with the video, and all the things that are troubling you. I want you to use those things and jump into a new future. That's what this is about. Merge. I want you to use all those negative aspects, those broken hearts, and all those things you can't figure out who, what, and why it is. I want you to use those and jump into the new. And it's a counter reaction. Instead of using these words, you're going to use these words. And every time these things come in, and I got you organizing them, and I have you putting them in certain places in your heart, not really your mind, the board. And I have you put them in the board. They're organizing your mind instantly. Frees itself. It instantly frees itself. It instantly frees itself. I can't be with him no more, but I got somebody coming. Well, he ain't got enough money, but I'm going to wait on him because his future looks bright. You see what I'm saying? The perspective have changed. Now you are into you. And so you're not going to be about nothing but that. So you attract you. You support you. You go with you. So it can't help but to come together. It's going to be like easy cake and ice cream. Get into what I'm saying. It's going to work. You don't have much to do. You got a couple of things that could be organized, and then you're dealing with some hurt, and then you're going to be dealing with some property matters. And you're also going to be dealing with some type of, it's almost like somebody is trying to get more out of you for a property matter. They're going to try to put both of your incomes up for grab, trying to overcharge you. Don't you do that. I see loans here. In this situation, I do see that you're not going to be using your money. You're going to be using a loan. I'm going to tell you that. You're going to be, whatever this is, you will be using a loan for. Or someone's going to be giving you this. Whatever this is an outside source. An outside source. When you see career and you see income, that's an outside source. That's not coming from that unless you see double. Okay? Here we go for the next month. Okay? So this next one, I do see that you're winding down. Something's happening really fast. I'm like, oh. You're winding down, you're winding down, you're winding. It says insecurities are in half. So you've gotten rid of some things. So you freed yourself up here. Ooh, you freed yourself up. Now you're communicating better, but you still have an issue with that damn temper. I'm not going to talk to you about that because you are grown. And if they do things, it will come out. But I do believe it is coming out because you are on the last wind of not letting go. So it's going to, it's like a bow and arrow, pop, just like that. It's just going to pop off. Watch your temper in this time frame. You're going to be popping off. And you're going to be, see, you got, it's almost like you're going to be popping off quick because this whatever it is, can't let it. I just can't let it. It's like 3 days. I just can't let it. You can't even get to the word go. You can't even get to the word go before snapping. It's the same thing. And you get over to work. Can you do this? Can you do this? Can I do this? I just don't want. And then seeing that you don't know them. See, over here, you familiar with yourself. You ain't gonna go off on you. So you done bounce that energy over to work and you done told them to shut the fuck up. Get off of me. Get off of me. You know, I don't want to do this. I just don't feel like, I don't want to foul today. I don't want to do this. And you turn around and then like, shut the fuck up. I catch these hands. You see what I'm saying? It could happen. It could happen at work. Believe me, I know. Because I do it every day. Do it over here. And it can go over here. But see, I do it because they mess with me. But what I'm saying is through this. You're doing like a rainbow thing. Don't do the rainbow. Don't do the rainbow. Don't do it because you don't know them. That counts too. That's the money. That's the coin. That counts too. That counts too. I just want you to take it back over here and acknowledge that today is not a good day. And you just... Somebody messing with it. Somebody messing with my video. Every time I come on here now, they messing with it. We already know who it is. They always messing with it. They don't want my messages to get out because I don't know what their problem is. They want the attention or something. You want to do good work, you put good work out there. Okay, so that's what's going on with that. Now, I do see an eye opener for you. For some reason, this youngster is still around. Maybe you are inviting this youngster around the house, but you need to put him to the past, honey. For some reason, he's not for you. I see a replacement here. I see a replacement here. It's like you need to get rid of him and continue to work on this defensiveness. This I don't know what to do next. If it leaves me, what do I do next? This feeling of feeling like you've been left out or left alone. That ain't you. That's the situation causing the insecurity. Recognize who you are. Even if it hurts. I want you to continue to work, recognize who you are. Everything that goes bad, acknowledgement, recognition. It goes bad, acknowledgement, recognition. It goes bad, acknowledgement and recognition. You are not scared to move forward. You just don't know how. But all you got to do is just get up, get out, and get something. It does not matter now. You have to find words that will calculate your movement, that will get your mind to, oh, I'm curious. Let's move. That's what I'm talking about. Looks good for you. I need you to incorporate that. That's the only way you're gonna move. Cause you keep trying to sit down on me, and I ain't gonna let you do it. Every time I run you up, you're sitting down. Every time I get rid of it, yank you. I'm like, what? Yeah, right. There's nothing wrong with that. It's like every time I get ready to run up on you, right before I get to you, you almost about to sit down. I'm about to sit down. I don't know. I'm about to sit down. Use yourself. Use yourself. Use your issues. Use your fears. Use your problems. Take your mind back. I remember when I did this, but today I am here. That's what I need from you. You use your fears to lift yourself up. That's the only way to kill the devil. Because that was meant to take you out. But you used it to lift you up. You gotta work. You gotta get them. You gotta get them. And the harder the struggle, the harder that takes a lot of inner strength. The more you, and the more he gonna come with things. He gonna get closer and closer to the thing that got you there. He gonna start doing things to your heart. Acknowledgement. Remember that. That's gonna get you through. That's the only thing you got to do. That's it, mama. That's the damn reading. That's the reading. And I think on the videos you're hearing air. I don't have any of that in here. That's somebody putting that on here. It's a mastermind on this account, honey. I don't know who it is, but honey, look, you slay. You put sound effects on my videos. You come on here on my videos. You cut them. You make them skip. One thing about whoever this hacker is, honey, you are the shit. It's your last month. And we're going to be doing Leo next. So within your last month, you still have that little insecurity. I keep telling you, I want you to work on that. Oh, Lord, you let yourself go just a little bit. You must have did something. Something must have made you feel good and you let go. Okay. Don't stop this process, I'm telling you. Acknowledgement, and I need to work. Because you're giving me loose again. Every time I get, it's like something's taking you up. You be, just want to sit down for 2 seconds and just think. Okay, if you're going to be sitting down, you better be doing 50 squats, okay? Ain't no sitting down. There's no sitting down. You can squat and get back up. You can squat and get back up. Give me 50 now. Give me something. But I don't need your butt in a seat. Because if you sit on this, you're going to never get back up from this. Imagine that. Because it got down to where you had this partial. So you started feeling good about yourself and you stopped doing the practices. You stopped doing the routine that was helping you, and it opened up more fear for you. It moved right here. It's moving over to family now. I don't need that from you. I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that. You're not taking that. We're not taking that. Us is not taking that. We ain't putting up with that. So I'm going to give you a counter reaction to this. Your counter reaction is communication. Period. Because let me tell you why. I need at this month, count the months I'm doing this. In this month, Whatever I'm telling you, when those, it could be next. When if the things, this what I'm telling you in this month sounds recognizable in your current month, girl, I need you to talk your ass off. Because that's an energy too. Communication, communication, communication. I need you to talk. I need you to speak. I need you to put your voice in the air. I need you to say. I need you to be it. I need you to talk. I need you to talk. I need you to talk. I need you to speak. I need you to claim it. I need you to do it. I need you to bring it in. I need you to push it. I need you to push the words out there. I need you to push what you want out there to counteract this negativity that you can't get past because you thought you want to sit down. You can't sit down. You're tiny. You lose. Like they said, you got one shot. Like they said, you got one moment. I was here. Time. Timing, honey, timing. Do not sit down on me, please. Lord have mercy. You are tired as hell. And you are about to sit down in about 2 months. I do not need that from you. You are stopping. You are stopping the process. And if you notice, each month I keep telling you that you keep running back into this situation. And you're running back into this situation because of your temper. Everything is trying to fix you. Everything is trying to fix you. Come on, mama, recognize this stuff. Every time you change, it changes quicker. You open up, it comes in another way. I told you that the month before. As soon as you start, it comes in and grabs you emotionally. And let me tell you how it's going to come this way. Something's going to come up again about this career and this income. Something with your income. Something with your income that you're going to be upset about. Or something at work. Somebody's going to flame that temper up. Oh, Lord, girl, I don't know what you're going to do. Because you just dropped the soap. And now you're in your feelings. And then I told you what to do. But you was like, I done did that. I think it worked. So you put down a bottle of liquor. And it swung you in your finances. You got to be on guard. Fearless, man. Fearless. That's it. Fearless. Acknowledge. Remember, keep it going. You have not even been, I'm telling you now, you haven't even been 24 hours in what I'm telling you. And then when you get into this next month, you drop the ball. Oh, no, girl. You ain't finna sit down today. Not today. Not on my shift. I need you to carry. It's a problem. I can do it. Fix it over here. This ain't working. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. It's stressing me out. I want to sit down. I want to sit down. I'm tired. I want to sit down. No, build. Can you be stronger than you have ever been? Ask me about it, I tell you. Ask me about it, I tell you. So here we go. Here we go. Oh, just so sweet. Shoes. You just want what you want, baby. You spoiled as hell. And I don't know. You are spoiled. Baby, you are spoiled. You spoiled, and you're going to have to break your own self. You spoiled. You are spoiled. You just expect. You're spoiled rotten. I love it, though. Because you're learning the hard way. The things that are happening are coming to you because you're not used to seeing things aim you. But see, you are a mature person now. They're the same aims, but they're mature. You see what I'm saying? Anything that's trying to come into your life is going to be of greater knowledge of you. It knows you before you move. And that's something that you should know. So since you know it is mature than you, it's going to aim at what has you sitting like this. Whatever wants you to sit down. Whatever don't want you to get up. It's emotional. You want a family. You want a husband. So it's going to dig you right in the chest. Because you know you love your money, so it's going to mess with your work emotional. I'm ready to sit down. I fix it. I know it's the problem. At least let me try. This is the problem. At least let me try. Acknowledgement. Clear it out. Organization. Come on, work with me. You can't sit down on me now. You're going to come too far. Don't sit down on me. Don't sit down on me, please. Because you are tired. And I don't need that from you. I need your best work at your worst day. That's when it really counts. I need your best work on your worst day. This is your worst day. I need you to work it. I need you to incorporate. I need you to cooperate. I need you to organize. I need you to acknowledge. I need you to build yourself. I need you to inspire yourself to win. I need you to qualify yourself. Personal action, now self-improvement. Get your mind organized, not your body. Your body is what's going to take that stress off. Your body is what's going to make those things feel better. The problem solving. That's when you get your exercise in. So right now, I just need you to know what you want and put it, just be like this. This is what I want. Whatever this is that's bothering me, I need you to acknowledge it. Do whatever you need to do to uncover it. And I need you to go to the next thing. Everything that's bothering you, I need you to acknowledge. At that moment, I'm not talking about 10 years ago. Today, right now, Saturday, I'm burning up in here. I'm sad up in here because this situation didn't work out. And then there's nothing that I can do about it, okay? Now, that's where that's coming from. I need to move it over here. Go on with your life. Do not continue to let this come in because you're going to try. You're going to try to sit down on it. You're going to try to sit down on me. You tried to. You tried to sit down on me when you opened it up and you got swung with the career matters. You got swung with your temperament. And the month before that, you got swung with the same stuff. Work, career, money, emotions. It swung on you twice to see where you was at. It swung on you to see where you was at. And you told it, oh, sit down. Because you won't sit down. You sat down on it. It was questioning you. And it was like, I don't want to fight back today. I'm just so tired. I'll just sit here and let it fester. And then with it again next year. And it's over here beating you with pow, pow. And as soon as you sit down, this gonna bother you, this gonna bother you. It's gonna mess with your insecurities because you have not built yourself up. When this emotional bounce swing back. Ain't nobody got time to sit down. You can sit down when the money is made. You can sit down when the vision is where you want it to be. But until then, you have to acknowledge and carry. That's life. I know you spoiled. There's nothing wrong with being spoiled. But I need you to get your pacifier and get the carrying. That's what I need you to. I need you to take it. I need you to take whatever is holding you back. I need you to take whatever you're holding on to. I need you to take whatever you cannot get over, and you need to drag that bitch all the way to the back. Okay? I don't need you walking back with it's dragging my foot down. I just feel getting so tired, getting so heavy. Man, listen, you better swing that thing to the front, tie it around your legs, and get the strut. Better ask somebody. You better get to strutting with that burden around your leg and strut it so they don't know it's there. Better get to moving. You better get to moving, and that's how you do that. Carry the situation, acknowledge it, organize it. Make sure that you're reminding yourself of what it is that you're hurting about so your other problems won't leave and you don't get that incoming emotional twist from outside sources, lovers, anything in your life that is current with you. Because currently, you see, it's all connected. That's what's going to happen. It's all current. So that currency is going to get, if you don't do this. It's almost like boxing. Have this up. Have that up. Don't let them swing on you. Don't let it swing on you. Be the just as quick. And then you can go to bed. It gets you to work quick. Pass up quick. Car wash quick. Food stamp office quick. I'm just playing. Property maintenance, property matter. Baby, don't get hard because it's dealing with your emotions and you can knock your own self out. Whatever's going on with this property matter, I just need you to. I see you. I don't use the quick yet because you're not trying to execute. You're trying to understand. See what I'm saying? Understand. You coming back again, then you increase your power before it gets a chance to move. I'm already there. That's what I want from you. I'm ahead of you. I know. That's right. I did do that. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Those kind of reactions. You have to be self-esteem. I need you to sit down. I need you to, I mean, tired. I need, self-esteem. Take me, self-esteem, self-esteem. Even if you are broken down to the floor, I need you to hit it. I need you to hit. I need you to execute. I need you to knock it, whatever it is. I need you to knock it out the box so smooth and so accurate that they didn't even feel it. And you can go back and do it 50 times. It's that touch. God bless you.